When everything falls apart, the people who survive don't panic, don't run, and don't try to be heroes. They do a few boring things very well. Collapse doesn't look like the movies. It isn't a single explosive event. It looks like delays. It looks like shortages at the grocery store, the pharmacy running out of a prescription, a power outage that lasts for days instead of hours. It's confusion, bad information, and a stack of poor decisions piling up around you. This is about what actually keeps people alive when normal systems stop working. And it starts with avoiding the very first mistake everyone else makes. Survival is not about your physical strength or the expensive gear you bought. It's about your priorities, your restraint, and having simple systems that work when you are under immense stress. The first rule is the most important. Stop making it worse. What kills people in the first hours of a crisis? It's rarely the crisis itself. It's panic. It's that impulsive animal brain reaction that screams move. It's joining the frantic crowd, making a snap decision to get in the car and just go. The most powerful action you can take in those first few moments is the one that feels the most wrong. You sit down. You breathe slowly and deliberately, and you do absolutely nothing for 10 full minutes. Let the adrenaline spike and pass. Let your thinking brain come back online. Most early deaths in any disaster are self-inflicted, born from a handful of bad choices made in a state of pure panic. Once you've calmed your mind, you follow the second rule. Stay where you are unless you are in immediate physical danger. The instinct to flee to get to some imagined safer place is a deadly trap. In a real crisis, movement is the primary danger. Fuel becomes the most valuable commodity on Earth, and it disappears almost instantly. Roads become clogged, nightmarish parking lots of abandoned cars. Every mile you travel on foot multiplies your risk of exposure to the weather, of encounters with desperate people, of a simple twisted ankle that is no longer a simple injury. So unless your home is actively on fire or flooding, you shelter in place. You secure your immediate environment, lock your doors, check your windows, and you eliminate all unnecessary travel. The journey will almost always kill more people than staying put. If this feels calmer than you expected, it's by design. If you find this approach useful, follow this podcast. We focus on how to stay functional and clear-headed while others are losing theirs. Now, once you're calm and you're staying put, you move to the third rule. Secure the 5 non-negotiables, and you do them in this exact order. Number 1, shelter. Protection from the wind, the rain, the cold, the sun. Number 2, water. You can die of dehydration in 3 days. Number 3, light. A simple headlamp or flashlight is crucial for function and safety when the power is out, and it's a massive psychological comfort. Number 4, food. And number 5, medical basics. Band-aids, antiseptic, pain relievers. Your action here is simple. You don't need a bunker. Take an immediate inventory of what you already have in your home right now. Find the biggest gap in that list of 5 and you fix that one problem first. Ignore everything else. You don't need to have everything, you just need to have enough. Rule number 4 is to conserve your energy as if it's fuel, because it is. Every calorie you possess is your life force. It keeps your body warm, it powers your brain. Fatigue is a force multiplier for mistakes. When you are exhausted, you make terrible decisions. A small problem like a leaky pipe can become a catastrophe because you're too tired to think it through. So every movement must have a purpose. Don't pace, don't wander. If you can sit instead of stand, you sit. And the most critical part, you stop any physical task before you feel exhausted. Rest isn't a luxury in a crisis, it is a non-negotiable survival tool. Exhaustion is what turns small problems into fatal ones. Rule number 5 is to control your information intake. Your mind is your single most important asset, and the fastest way to break it is with a constant flood of information. Doom scrolling on your phone, listening to rumors, chasing constant updates, it shreds your ability to think clearly. It creates a state of permanent, low-grade anxiety that drains your mental energy. The solution is radical information discipline. You will choose one single reliable source. A local emergency broadcast station on a hand crank radio is a good example. You will check it twice a day, once in the morning, once in the evening, and you will ignore all the commentary, all the speculation, all the noise. Remember this, bad information is far more dangerous than no information. Rule number 6, blend in. When society becomes unstable, attention is risk. Standing out, whether it's by having loud opinions, showing visible panic, or displaying wealth like a brand new generator humming in your yard, it paints a target on your back. The objective is to become the gray man, to be completely uninteresting. Look normal, act as if your day is routine even when it isn't. You keep to yourself, you avoid crowds, and you studiously avoid conflict. In instability, the person who survives is the one nobody even remembers seeing. Attention is a risk you cannot afford. And this brings us to rule number 7. Build a routine immediately, from day 1. Chaos outside creates anxiety inside. The only antidote is order. Your routine doesn't need to be complex. Get up at the same time every single day. Have scheduled times for meals, even if the meal is small. Do 10 minutes of light exercise, stretching, anything to keep the body moving. And most importantly, enforce a strict sleep discipline. Go to bed at the same time. This structure is a psychological anchor. It reduces anxiety, yes, but it also preserves your brain's precious capacity for decision-making. The routine handles the basics on autopilot, which keeps your mind online and ready for the real problems you will have to solve. And all of this leads to the most important mental shift you have to make. You are not trying to fix everything. You are not trying to solve the crisis. You are simply trying to last longer than the chaos. Most crises, even the truly bad ones, eventually burn themselves out. The systems either reboot or a new, different normal emerges. The people who don't make it are often the ones who exhaust themselves in the first few days, trying to fight a hurricane with their bare hands. When everything falls apart, survival isn't dramatic. It's quiet, it's boring, and it is relentlessly disciplined. Stay put, stay calm, protect the basics, and let the storm pass.